Hello. What am I hearing? This good news. Oh my God. We may. Nah. What am I hearing? I don't mind being online Ashebi lady. Oh. One of the online Ashebi ladies. Oh. God is too faithful to fail. God, He is too faithful to fail. Dear friends, this is the Judith TV show, as you all know. And then my name is Judith. You're welcome to my channel where I talk about marriage and marriage related trading issues. While all the dragging and all the bashing and everything is going on, God is busy handling this woman positively from one glory, from one grace to another. Oh my God. I will not be the one that will say, I've just said much, I should say. All I'm just saying is that I don't mind, I volunteer to be an online Ashwebi lady. That is all I say. If you know, you know. But before then, I saw, although it's been a while, I think about the 13th, or was it the 15th, that Zane, May's last child with May, with you, marked his ninth birthday. And people were trolling May, you a millionaire, but look at your son's birthday, low key. And I said, a boy that is in school like that is usually in school that is done. I'm even surprised that they allowed him to wear, what is it called now, mufti. Some will even insist that it has to be school uniform. But maybe because it's a private school, high class private school, that's why they allowed him to wear his mufti, and it has to be with soft drink because that's what his friends and his classmates will take. So which one is so the only time May can prove that she has money is only when she throws a big birthday, holds a very big birthday party for Zane. That's when you will know that she has money. I don't think she's trying to, seek validation of anybody or for anybody to approve of the fact whether she has money or not. Recall the last birthday of Imade Adeleke. Imade turned 11, I think in May. They did the same birthday in our school, her birthday in school, that was organized. It was just her and her friends, few of her friends that was standing, one cake like that, balloons here and there, and they did this face painting that they do for children and all that. There was nothing so elaborate. What was done elaborate was when she marked 6, that Davido came and all that. It was so elaborate that Tiwa's son, Jamil, was also there, and he was playing with what is her name, Imade and all that. The video was just using her, Jamil, come and get your wife and everything. So which one is, what has that got to do? What has that got to do? You begin to wonder why people are just looking for what to drag this woman, just let it be that we are dragging her. Not that she did anything wrong. I recall when during, what is his name, late Alex Kubo's night of tribute, that she wore trainers and a white gown, like, because I think it's an all white night of tribute. She wore, people started, some people, oh no, that what she's wearing is out of fashion, she can't wear this, keneko keneko keneko. Before this man that they call Ugo Boss now posted it announcing, attached the price, that the price is how many thousand, thousand something something dollars and all that. It doesn't matter, it's not all about the money, but it doesn't matter. Meanwhile the thing is white, oh, and then they say a tint of black on it. When somebody doesn't have anything against you, if they can just bring any. If you cough, they say the cough is the problem. If you don't cough, they say it's him. He doesn't want to cough. Meanwhile, the cough is inside. Oh, he's dying inside. He doesn't want to cough. Okay, you cough out. Now you say, hey, you are disturbing every. So the only thing is just face your front. Face your front. That's just the only thing. Hmm? The latest news now is that there's a movie that has gone to beg Lizzie, that is now doing with I think Kana, Lizzie and himself and a few others and everything. We say, oh, thank God, at least. Thank God, at least. So that all these things, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I think the last video I made on this their matter, I was like, I thought after the divorce pulled through, that this thing would have died down. Meanwhile, the 3 people that are concerned, because Judy Austin, according to this lawyer man, he said that Judy Austin is down, that she's seriously sick and everything. If that is true, And then Yul is now facing his movie that Liz is producing. And then May is as usual. I think she's billed next to travel to Spain, on a business trip and all that. That means the trio, they are so to say, they've moved on in their respective ways, whether positively or otherwise. But I think it is now the fans of these two groups that are now having a field day on social media. It's just their fans. It's just their fans. And people are saying, oh, these people are toxic, keneko, 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 keneko. I say, when is this thing ever going to end? Just when? Maybe when people just get tired on their own, they will just stop, dragging and so on and so forth. Because I just don't understand it. What's all this? A 9-year-old boy that they marked his birthday with a small cake, because that's how they allow it in school. Because if you allow parents to bring big things and all that, there might be parents that not be able to afford it, so their children will feel less of value or something. So they make it in such a way that everybody wears the same thing. Just like these women, I think Anglican women or something, when they're doing their program, you see them. Everybody will wear this kind of a plain white that is not expensive, not lace, just a plain white that everybody can afford. So that this person does not come and wear lace. Maybe a woman that has her children in the diaspora and they'll be sending her hard currency, then she can afford anything. But this one doesn't have. So by the time they now come for that meeting and they're dressed differently, this one, of course, will feel inferior. So I think that was why they, in their wisdom, they came about everybody should wear their plain white that and everybody can afford. So what is wrong in hosting a 9-year-old boy to such a simple party in his school? That one became a problem. To be honest, I don't think there's any need for that. Meanwhile, um, I saw another guy that was saying that Judy Austin's children, that they're exposing them, and if anybody exposes them, that is going to arrest the person and all that. To be honest, personally, I don't agree that children should be involved in this. Personally, I don't agree. Okay, because those children, whichever way, they are innocent, both from May's side and both from Judy's side. But the guy that is now threatening, were you not there when somebody threatened Daniela? Were you not there? Were you not there when Judy is always throwing some jabs at Daniel and all that? They send you to school, you go and follow boyfriend. That's not. Were you not there? Is it not the same thing? Have you not been seeing people that will put a photograph of Danielle and then put a mockery picture of hers and everything? That's just the thing. That's why I'm saying, look, this thing, the three people that are involved, they have moved on, whether positively or otherwise. But the fans of both sides, are now the ones that should at least be matured enough to, play things down. But for this man now to come and be say, if you do that, you'll be arrested. So what about the people that did for this other? Because that's where the problem is. When you are trying to, instead of you to water things down, preach peace, so to say, take a neutral position and preach peace. You are now telling these people, I'm going to like, arrest somebody and all that. I recall this other woman that I don't understand what is happening to her now in Germany, that she will now come and practically will be naked. I mean, somebody of that age, I understand she's a grandmother. Her daughter is already married and has a child, so she's a grandmother. This woman will come and wear practically naked in her house and she will be doing video. I recall when she told Judy Austin, I can't remember what Judy Austin posted about the children. So she told Judy Austin that it should take down those posts. I don't know, maybe when that time she bought the toy car for the boy and the boys came down, or the boy, I think it was the first one that came downstairs and all that. And then the boy wasn't reacting as he was supposed to react. And children, especially boys, they are thrilled by football, remote control, cars, and so on, bicycles, and so on and so forth. But this boy was not. So that woman apparently observed that and was now telling Judy Austin, I'm giving you 24 hours to pull down that post. She is a supporter of Judy Austin. I'm giving you 24 hours to pull down that post. If you don't know that you're exposing yourself for people to, know that one or two things is not right, why should you be doing that? That is the same woman. So she knows that, this is not the best thing. So there was even a time Judy Austin herself was posting her children, posting to children, maybe with the intent, okay, let me pepe me. But not knowing that she's exposing those children, because at the end of the day, that was when people now started saying that maybe they have a health challenge, and then cutie juice now made a post, grandma made a post, and now confirmed it that Judy herself was, also not feeling fine and all that and all that. So when you look at it, these things both ways, I think that, people should now, be talking about, this thing lying low ahead. These people have moved on, so let everybody face their front. Whichever way, whether it come out or be no come out, whatever one, let it now be what the person will experience. But don't come in to tell people this when you know that these people are also doing the same thing as these people are also doing. So, but to me, involving children in this is absolutely wrong because they are innocent. They don't know what happened. If they have their way, they will choose a place where, a home where it will be father, mother, and them, the children. So it is not them that chose to come to this place that they came to. So whatever thing that is going on there, they are not part of that decision. So they should be left off it. But at the same time, this man that is threatening, you're not threatening right. Because even that Zane, I also remember that there was a time somebody um, posted about Zane and started mocking Mary. Okay, and now said that Zane looks hungry, he looked malnourished, and so on. And the person posted the picture of what is his name? The picture of Zane. And why the person was saying that. So the thing is both sides. If you want to balance it, you balance it. But not this idea of coming to threat people, oh, you're going to arrest. Whatever thing you arrest, if you arrest the person, you don't know who you arrest, you don't know who the person knows, you don't know who the person is in the society. So it's not a question of, doing it because they will bring pictures, they will bring up pictures from the archives of what has happened before. Then you will now be dumbfounded. That's why I said I think it's better, when you come to this kind of a thing, just be preaching peace and then, try to water things down. That's what I think should have been the best thing. Friends, but to be honest, this matter, this matter, the way the thing is going, for how long now that this thing has been going? Anyways, maybe this good news that we're hearing, maybe when this good news happens, maybe things will calm down a little and not escalate. That hopefully. I hope it will, turn out like that. I pray it turns out to be like that. Friends, I just want to, quickly say that even though I don't want to reveal what I heard, but I think with due time, the gist will be, all over. So to God alone be the glory because it's a good news, okay? So, friends, that's it, okay? As usual, leave your comments at the comment section. Yeah, what do you think about carrying bringing these children out on the social media, either from both sides, and then the man that was threatening that you don't bring out, if you bring out Judy's children, I will now go and arrest and all that and all that. That threat doesn't hold water. But let me know your thoughts at the comment section as usual so that we'll further the conversation. Okay, thank you so very much for investing your time watching this video. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now, dear friends.